Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play Expeditions Viking. I'm just picking off from my save game that I made after the fight from the first video. So this is just after the battle that I just finished. So now I've just spoken to my mother. I have the option to go back into the longhouse or speak to other characters around the scene. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to quickly talk. I can actually loot the body of a couple of the enemies here. So with the object highlighting key, tab, you can see that I can loot their bodies. Often there isn't anything on them, or you'll get some basic crafting ingredients like this, but every now and again you get a weapon. There's also a couple of chests here. That's a rune stone. Is there anything else that I can loot there? No, there isn't. Alright, so we have to deal with Erlinger and his sons after the duel with Asleif. So one of the things that you can do is if you have created a character that isn't strong in combat, you can actually have Nefia face Asleif in combat herself instead of your character. And that is something that you might have to do if you've created an archer character or a like a witch character, etc. So I think I should be okay with my character because it's a combat-based character. And this is one of Schooly Skullcleaver's Huskarls. Nobody fucks with me and lives. So did I enjoy the combat? So that is actually a character that you will encounter later in the game. I'm going to go into the longhouse and see if I can find some loot. Oh, this is back to the feast, so I can actually talk to the Thanes again. I think. I don't know if I can speak to them or not. No. So to continue on, that basically you have to rest in your bed and then it's the fight. So I'm going to do some preparation before I face off Asleif. I don't think I'm going to do the trap to beat him or the poison. I think I'm going to fight him fair and square, which means I might have to reload because it is a fight that is not exactly the easiest. You have to kind of get it right, and but I think it's more fun that way. So one of the tips I was given was to speak to the blacksmith. And then because I've got leadership 1, he's given me some armor. So if I didn't have leadership 1, I don't know whether I would have been able to get this armor. So it gives me -1 movement point. Is that important or not? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to equip the armor anyway from my inventory. As you can see, my character's kind of got more armor on now in the paper doll. Alright, so let's see. Go around and loot some containers, which is a classic RPG thing. You can also rotate the camera with the right mouse button, hold and drag. There are a lot of containers to loot in this game, that's for sure. And apologies if there's any background noise. My girlfriend's watching the TV in the next room. I've got the door closed, but I don't think I'll be able to 100% get rid of all the noise. So there may be some muffled sounds coming through the microphone. So though these flowers that you can pick up around the map can be used in crafting. You can make, actually it's for making medicine, so you can heal your characters later on. And then, did I save my hotkeys? I think I wanted to go to controls and change the area map key to tab, but it's not working. which is annoying. I have to use M. There we go. There's some more containers over here. So the next bit is just going to be me going around looting containers to try and find some equipment. You don't usually find, like so, you can get gold, you can get resources from the containers, and as everyone knows in RPGs, everyone has obsessive compulsive disorder. You have to loot every single container there is, so I'm going to go around and do that. Some newer games have been including automatic looting features. I'm not particularly a fan of those, but I can see why people are. That is one of the characters that can help me cheat in the fight. Some more medicine. So this can over here actually gives me experience points. So there's a whole bunch of these around the game. Or skill points actually, it gives me skill point. So it gives me an extra skill point. Okay, so I'll speak to Sigrider a little bit later. And then I've got the whole south area across the bridge. So I'll make sure I do that first before I've got to speak to the witch and to Sigrider. And then after I've looted everything and assigned my new skill points, I will rest and then I will go and do the fight. And hopefully it won't take me too long to finish it. There's a salvage pile over here. I haven't played this game in about 2 years, so my memory's a little bit rusty. But it's very similar, if you've seen the movie, The 13th Warrior, it's very similar to the fight, the duel in that, where there's like 3 shields. I don't know whether I want to go into that house right now. So here's Rosva, she's the witch.
Why are you here?
And so, actually she's the apprentice. But the witch is a bit crazy and elderly, so I think she's got dementia or something like that. So she's going to go and take me to see the witch. I think she spawns over here.
We've got visitors, Hulda. It's the Thane. Come out and say hello.
One blind eye. She thinks I'm my father. Do I want the poison? So she's getting confused. It's funny. Don't lie, useless cow. Oh, we've upset her. Apparently she's... Okay. So I'll be nice. No, so I'm not going to accept the help. And then I'll go and talk to Sigrider, then I'll assign my skill points. Actually, I might... There's not really anything else I can do to equip myself for the fight. I've got the armor on. I do remember there being some items in there, but I think it's after the duel with Azlife. Airlock cell, I think that is. I'll have to look up how to say that properly. And So she can set a net trap for me. So that's fine. Alright. So I've decided not to do the unfair things. I'm going to do the fight fair and square. So let's go and see what I can do. So I've got 12 skill points available. I don't have enough to upgrade this skill. That could mean I could get some feats. I could get relentless. Physical resistance. Plus my movement could be handy. Nimble could be nice, actually, because then it will remove the movement penalty from the armor that I'm wearing, so that could be a nice one. Plus 3 critical strikes. 10 hit points could be useful, actually. Maybe I'll do that one first. Give me an extra 10 hit points. Alright, we'll see how I go. Maybe I should have done a save before that. Nah, stuff it. Let's just do it. Okay, so from memory, there's something I can loot, but I think I'm not able to do it at the moment. I'm definitely sure there's some mumbling coming through the microphone. Alright, so we've taken a boat to an island to do the duel. Yep. He arrives. Anything that could help me in this one. Alright, so I'm going to fight instead of Nefia. So I have to win 3 times. So I don't know. We'll see how I go. Because he's got a shield, so I don't know if I can actually beat him with this character. Or not. And then I can charge. I can do a reckless strike. That actually might be. No, I think he's going to win. So he's restored his shield. Throwing rocks is a free action. That one actually went through his shield and got him down to half health. Maybe I will actually beat him, who knows? So the rocks are hitting him. Oh, great. Okay, so I'll win easily on the first one. I've got to win 3 times. You've been keeping your skills sharp even without your father around to train you. Let's talk more fighting. Alright, so now I have to select my position to start the battle. He's going to probably do a charge attack or something, so maybe it's best if I go... I think there's some slippery terrain there. I'm going to go as far away as possible. And I can actually change weapons, but not now. I'm just going to end the turn. Alright, so, throw a rock. It's actually hitting him. I'm going to go charge. And that went through his shield, so that's good. Be able to use unbalanced after a rock throw to get him down. So this actually looks quite easy, just because I've spec my character in a way that I'm going to be able to beat him. But there's a very big variance in depending on how you spec your initial starting character skill points. So I have made characters where I have not been able to beat Aslife, but this just, like the way that I've done it with the Dane Axe and the skills that I've selected, it's actually been really easy. I wasn't expecting it to be this way. So if I win, I would like Aslife to serve as my Huskar. So we've got to just strengthen the defenses. So again, I think it was wise to move far away so he can't get the first attack on me. So I'm going to go back here again. So he's got to blow out this time. I'm going to have to rush him. Can I do I can't do a charge attack. I can take cover behind the boat though, so maybe I'll throw a rock. And that actually hits him. And I'm going to go and hide behind the boat, and then he's not going to be able to shoot me. And he also wasn't able to attack me either. So if I'd done a different movement, he would have actually been able to get the first hit off. But here I've done the correct tactical decision, and I got the advantage. I'm going to easily win this. No problem. No injury sustained. You fight better than I expected. And I'm going to accept him as my Huskar. So now we are 4. And I don't think there is any loot on this island. Just going to quickly double check that. I'm pretty sure that there isn't. Just going to talk to these two. And let's go back. I've got 5 skill points for that part of the story. And then, yeah, the guy that attacked us at the start, we've got to go and deal with him. So I'm just going to say we're going to head there immediately. But I know that my mother has something to say to me. So I might just duck into the longhouse first. Oh, okay, so that is actually a... so that there... That selecting that option means that I have to go there right now. Can I get Ross? Because I can recruit one more party member. So this means I'm going to be a man down for that particular quest. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go there. So this is the overland map. So currently we're in Denmark, and there are a few areas. So this world map is much like the world map in Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Particularly, I think it's the closest. The closest style would probably be to Baldur's Gate 2, and it has like overland travel mechanic as well. So it takes a certain amount of time to travel, and then there is a timer in the game, but it's a very generous timer. So the first timer will be explained a little bit later in the story. So we're just going to continue on. We're going to go and visit Erlinger's farm. So I can select all of my party members, and we're going to enter the area. You always select your party members when you go somewhere, and you can select different party members up to a maximum of 5. Actually, I am back at... Where am I? I'm back at the long... oh, whoops. I've selected back to the starting area rather than travel to the farm. So I've got to double click it. There we go. Double click. And everyone's well rested. So a bit of extra bonus stats. You stop your horses on the outskirts of Erlinger Thor Gilson's homestead. Smoke rises lazily from the roof of the largest building. Thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like no one has noticed your arrival. So there is some strategy involved in this area. You can sneak around. I think you can set a fire to the house to get them to come outside, or you can just go straight in the front. So yeah, Kettle, the rogue type character, is suggesting to set a fire, and then Nefia doesn't really agree with the style, even though it sounds like a good plan. And then I have an option here. The smoke out thing does sound like a good idea. I'll go with that one. So then it gives you a quest marker, which I think you can turn off in the options if you want to. I'm just going to leave it on. There's a pitchfork. You can also do a little bit of looting as well. So that is the guy himself, and he can't see me just yet. So I wonder how we can set this fire. Some barrel looting first, as every good RPG player will do. It's funny how I haven't been noticed yet. Always loot the barrels first. Always the barrels. Dog's grave. Alright. I'm just trying to figure out how to set the fire to the barn. I think there is a way to do it. There we go. Alright, so I found a shield. Let's have a look at that shield. It's a fur shield. It has absorption 62, 8% block. It is better than what Aslife is using, so let's swap that over. Pitchfork 7 of 10. And that is better than what Nephew is using. I wonder if the pitchfork counts as... it does. So it's technically better than the spear that Nephew is using. And then got some good old context sensitive interaction with that haystack. So I think there is characters have like a not necessarily reputation, but they become happier with you depending on, or more unhappy depending on your actions. So I think Aslife is not going to be happy if I set this fire. Let's do it anyway. Alright, so now that starts the combat, and then I guess it also sets fire to some of the combatants because they were obviously burning when they came outside the house, and now we're in combat. So, how many opponents are there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, around about 10 opponents. And we obviously have the advantage with a couple of people being set on fire. So the combat's already started. Have we got any ranged enemies? No. Okay, should be fine. They're gonna have to come to me, so I'm just gonna set up the combat. I put Nefia there. Ketil should be able to get a shot off on somebody. If I go here, and can I shoot? I can shoot that guy. Only 42% chance to hit because of the distance. So the further away enemies are, the harder they are to hit. There is an ability which I don't have yet that can increase the chance. I'm just gonna fire anyway. And I don't hit him, but I harry him, which is like a debuff. And then Aslife, being the shield-bearing character, can move maybe here. And then my main character, there's a pot there. So, what's that? I can, I think if I attack that, it will turn into oil, and then I can potentially, that will catch on fire, but I don't have anything to do there. I'm just going to move over here. Maybe I could throw a rock. No, just out of range. And you can, I think there is a setting to speed up the enemy combat turns. I prefer to see what they're doing. So sometimes when there's a lot of enemies, and there can be sometimes up to 20 opponents, it can take a while for their turns to finish because they all have to individually move. Alright, so nothing much happened. The AI isn't the best in this game. Oops, I didn't mean to click that, but I'll take it. So this is the guy that we want to get rid of, and there's the toggle for non-lethal attacks. I'm going to see if that does something. I'm going to turn it off. He's going to go down. Probably after that spear stab. Yep. So we're in non-lethal mode. It should be pretty easy to deal with the rest of these characters. So I'm just going to move forward, I think. So we are definitely at an advantage here. I don't want to get too close. We'll go here. And can we get a shot off? 54%. Yeah, we'll take it. That looks good. Yeah. So he's running away. That character's... they're not really fighting. They're coming closer. Yeah, so I think they might... These enemies might actually have lost morale, and when they lose morale, they'll try and run away. So that looks to be the case for a lot of them. So it should be pretty easy to deal with these guys. I'm just going to do just regular left click. And that's a level 0 civilian, so he should be pretty easy to deal with. Click again. Go here and shoot this woman down. And here, can I throw a rock? No. I'll go here anyway. I'm just going to finish my turn here, so I'm not in range. Or maybe I can go here and throw a rock at that woman running away. No, I'm still out of range. Alright, that'll be fine. This fight also is completely different if you just walk up the front and speak to the guy. This guy is actually a warrior, level 2. I should be able to take him down without taking any damage. And we can just walk up and attack that guy. He might do a little bit of damage to Aslife. Whatever. And then see if we can shoot down some of these civilians. finishing these low level characters off. Probably not going to really take any damage. That girl's just going to run. So unfortunately I will have to chase her down. Because I use that unbalanced ability, I can't move with my main character on this turn. So I can't attack. I have to stand still. So we'll just go and kill this guy, and then we'll focus on the other ones. And we may as well move here and shoot this guy in the back. Unfortunately, I can't do anything, but by moving into melee range, this character won't be attacking Kettle in the next turn, and will be forced to do a tactical move away. So that, yeah, like these characters are just, they're running away because they're low morale. This does happen sometimes when you're playing, and this is one of the things that isn't probably the best in this game, is you do have to chase down characters in this combat mode. But I don't really mind, that's just part of the game. It just takes a little bit longer than it probably should. It's not much different to chasing running away characters in Baldur's Gate, which can be a little bit annoying as well. We can't see. We've got a low % chance to. There's no arrows in this game. Like you just have unlimited ammunition. It's just an ease of use feature. I'll just use those two to take out that woman, and then I'll chase with my main character as far as I can with these people, and we'll get Kettle as close as we can to get off the shot. I'll only go to there. Maybe it's worth just running the full distance on this turn just to try and speed it up. So hopefully we'll be done in the next 2 turns. Yeah, they're just going to stay there. That's fine. Yep, I'll go as close as I can and I'll throw a rock. No. Will they actually fight back? They will. That guy will anyway. Oh, missed. I can try a quick shot on this girl. Am I going to get one hit? I'll get one. It's taking just that little bit longer than I wanted it to. Oh, he's going to slip over. I clicked on some. Oh, yeah, there we go. Whatever. The game, it's going to be over in this turn anyway. Kidding me, it's going to take one more turn. And it's finally over. That took a bit longer than I wanted it to. And then I'm way out of position here. And then I didn't kill Erlinger. So I can banish him or I can kill him. what should I do? I'm gonna kill him. And then I guess the only thing that would change is the morale of my characters. So peaceable characters lose morale, aggressive gain morale, and then if I'd chosen the other one, it would have been the opposite probably. So I think Nefia and Aslife maybe would have gained some morale, but not Ketil because he's peaceful, I think. Had to be done. And Aslife was obviously a friend of that guy. So characters often they have different personalities. They've got different. I'll show you that system in a second. I'm just going to do some looting, and then I'll head back to the homestead, and I think I've got a couple of people to speak to, and then I'll finish the video. And I'll take another quick break, and then I'll make another one. So you can loot the bodies of enemies, and the animation of, I guess because I didn't kill, I had the non-lethal combat on, the corpses are just writhing on the ground, but for all effective purpose, they are essentially dead in the game. There was a pot over here or something. There's a body here too. Do you remember there being a skill point can somewhere out in the bushes? Oh, there it is over there. Pick up those herbs. Some valuables, which is essentially money. Skill point, thingamajiggy. And then obviously there's a bit of black fog of war over here and here. So I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there's one trash pile there. Hide and leather, which is used in crafting. Just going to quickly go and see if there's anything over here, which there probably won't be. Again, this is very reminiscent of the exploration in Baldur's Gate, the black fog of war, and make sure you clear out the map. Maps are obviously a lot shorter, or a lot smaller in this game. No, there's nothing there. And last of all, this bottom corner. Is there actually anything here? There is a guy here. I think he might be relevant to a quest a bit later on. That fight was about the old man's sons. May I propose a trade? I used to be an outlaw. My band and I ambushed farmers and merchants. Before I was enthralled, I hid most valuable possessions. The trinket. So, right, I've got to find something in a different area, bring it back to this guy. So that is a quest. Yes, so there is something there. And then I set the homestead on fire, so I can't go inside. I can't remember if it was actually an area you could go to. So I'm going to go back to the homestead. Three days later. You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panic shouting. This is the hard fight, right? So someone pounds on your door and you furiously can hear the hinges creak. Anders, Rurik, Astrid, are you there? We're under attack. It's raiders from the sea. Your brother and mother are scrambling out of their beds, rubbing the sleep from their eyes and shaking the confusion from their heads. And then we need to grab some equipment and clothes. This is where I can loot it. So I'm getting attacked by raiders from the sea, and this is one of the hardest fights in the game. Now, it's not necessarily a fight, it's a sequence of fights, and you can't save the game during the sequence of fights. You have to beat them all. So this is there is one fight in this sequence that is one of the hardest fights in the game. So I might have to reload during this sequence. Can I save the game just here? I can. I'm going to speak to them. I think I'm going to attempt it, and then see how I go. It's probably a bit risky because I have a feeling that I'm not quite prepared for it. Just gonna double check. I've got a torch here. I can equip that. Let's just do it. So I think it's 3 fights from memory. What is going on? Were the beacons not lit? No, they weren't. Alright, we're gonna go and find the others. Now, I think it's the fight up here that is hard. And I think you can do them out of order. So there's a fight here. Can I do that one first? Yes, okay. So this fight is not as hard as the other ones. Maybe the reason why this fight was harder is because I didn't have all of my party members. So maybe I've been doing them in the wrong way the whole time. So this one, so there is 8 enemies and they have to come across the bridge. So I just have to wait for them. I've got 2 archers and 2 fighters. I've got 2 fighters with weapons that have 1 range or 1 tile range, so I can hit them here if I'm here. So I'm going to move Nephew back. I'm going to move my main. I can change weapons to a bow to start with. Move back. And move here, and then the blacksmith with his double weapons. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's go. Is he gonna hit one of us? No. Gotta watch out for these archers. So that is a debuff. Was anyone actually demoralized? I think someone was. No. So basically this is a type of fight that happens a lot in Expeditions games. Conquistador, Rome and Viking. Enemies are not allowed to finish the turn in this area, so I win the fight by preventing them from getting here. I think this type of fight was more popular in Expeditions Conquistador. So ranging shot allows me some extra accuracy. So I think I can basically just shoot these guys down. Can I use quick shot? I don't have much of a chance to hit. I can also block them. 5%, 5%, 5%. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to go interrupt. So that means that anyone comes into range, I'm going to shoot. This character can heal and demoralize. I'm going to go the demoralize. That probably makes them a bit easier to hit. And I think move here. Go anticipate opening. Can't throw any rocks. No, just going to end my turn. Not actually attack anyone. Did anyone get demoralized? Don't think so. Alright, now I can attack. That guy got 13% chance to hit with quick shot. I'm just going to use the regular attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. 77%. I reckon I can walk out and hit him and go back with one of my, like with Nephew for instance. Because I'm not going to get an attack of opportunity. Ooh. Close. Actually, I'm just going to kill him with this guy. Down he goes. And then I'm not in the best spot here. I'm going to have to bring this character forward because he's going to get hit next turn. I'm sure of it. Again, I'm out of range with the throwing. I'm going to use maneuver. allow us 1 extra point of movement. We can get back a little bit. So he's hanging out to dry there in that spot. Hopefully he'll be alright. No hits. Just have to make sure this bow guy doesn't get a shot off. He might do a bit of damage though. Oh, lucky he missed. And we've got one more. Miss. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Alright, so I can get rid of this guy's shield. So that's a special attack. It hits the shield and the person. So that did damage to both. Throw a rock. I like how that's doing damage. And then I'm just gonna hit him. And I reckon use this guy because he doesn't have that great damage. Oh, he missed. Oh, that's no good. 28%. Just use Nephia. So how many go left? I'm only really worried about the archers. I'm not worried about the other characters. Am I able to move back? I am. Kettle still has a shot. 28% chance to hit. Let's take it anyway. No good. Okay. Ranging shot. So that one means that there's an extra chance. We've got an extra chance to hit. Can I get it so that no one dies in combat or gets injured? Ugh, I'm a bit worried here. Oh, so lucky. Okay. I can heal that guy. And that's what I'm going to do. He's not actually going to be involved in the next fight, I don't think, but nevertheless, I like to finish fights with people being alive. And let's see if we can get a shot on some of these archers. Might actually be line of sight blocked. Alright, let's do a ranging shot. This increases the hit chance when they're standing there. And I can also get people to cover. I can't get out of the way though. I can. Let's go right back. Out of the way just to make it a bit more difficult. 35%. No good. And then also out of rock throwing range. Let's leave it and just pray that they don't all attack the same person and get a hit like that. That might be a problem. Oh dear, I'm not liking the look of this. I think Nephew's going down. Oh, that guy, he moved too far. We're in luck. But need to take down some of these archers. Charge attack. Can't charge. I've got good hit points. I've got 118, so I can tank a couple of shots and just hope. Yeah, not going to worry about that guy for now. Should be fine. It's just that guy that's going to shoot. And then he's going to he didn't fire. I don't know why that guy didn't shoot, because he's got interrupt. He is interrupt. So anyone that moves forward, he's going to hit him. I'm going to reckless strike this guy. We will 39%, 39. Do a ranging shot. That increases the chance, and then healing is a good idea. Should I heal my character? I'm gonna wait actually. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, Nephew can finish him off. I reckon healing's the way to go instead of attacking. Because now there is three characters left. Does he have another weapon? He does. Then again, so I'm going to bring him up because it doesn't matter if he goes down. Worst comes to worst. Anticipate opening, I guess. I could die. I could die. If that guy shoots me, I've got a good chance of going down. Oh my god. I don't have any more healing. What do I do? I need to do a tactical move. I have to do a quick shot on this girl, and then I can run. Alright, I need to get out of there because I've got bugger all health. Can come forward with Nephew. And then actually, I can charge that guy and I should be fine now because there's only 2 left and he has to engage in melee combat with, oh, critical hit, excellent. I'm going to be okay. That guy might get a shot off. That's okay, I can charge over the bridge. 47%. Very lucky. I could have easily have screwed this fight up, but I didn't. And it looks like I'm going to be fine. Yeah, whatever. He has to change to melee combat. I'm just going to stay there. There we go. Hopefully now I've got permanent injury from combat. I don't think they will. Nope, we're all good. Alright, so we got Nefia. Loot all these bodies. Nothing. Alright, so now this fight up here, this is one of the hardest fights in the game. It's very tough. But I think every time I've come out of the Longhouse, I've gone here first, and it's much harder. I think this time, because I've got Nefia with me, it might actually be a little bit easier. Alright, so I've got a whole bunch, deal with multiple waves of enemies coming in. I think to win it previously, I've retreated in here, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And you don't get the first attack. So I think there is a way, like if I rush out here and I don't take any of these enemies out, you'll end up with other enemies spawning closer in. So I think we're going to go for a very defensive approach. Sigrada. Get those life out of there. Half cover maybe. We need Kettle to probably be here, and then we will go around the corner. So they'll probably do a ranging shot on Aslife, and then maybe attempt to attack him. Nope. Oh, gets a shot off on Sigrada. They both got shields. I mean, I can try. I can go a stun on that guy, maybe. Right, so now I might actually have a good shot at taking this guy out. I'll try that. I need one hit, come on. Alright. And then Kettle should be able to get a good hit off. I'll try. It's 42, so it's like it's a risk because I might not get a single shot on this guy. I get one. And then I don't think I can do it, but I'm going to go and throw a rock. It's not going to be enough damage though, is it? Not quite. I can do maneuvering. Unfortunately, I'm stuck there. So Sigrada's in a bad spot here. Is it worth bringing Nefia up to here, maybe? Oh, that guy can throw a rock. He might be able to get the kill. And he misses. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so he's got his shield back up now. I'm just gonna risk it. Get the kill, great. I have to kill this guy, so Aslife can run away. Charge him. I don't think it's going to happen. He's not going to go down. And then Aslife is going to die in the next turn. Quick shot, 43%. That's the only chance I've got, really. No. This guy's got an action left, but I can't use it. Yeah, Aslife's dead in this turn. Unless his shield blocks the damage. Oh, I used brace. Okay. I might be able to get him out of there, maybe. Tactical move. Maybe we'll kill him with these two attacks. Fuck. Alright, he's down. Can we retreat a little bit? She didn't slip, which is good. How far back can we run? I need to get out of here. Need to get Nefia behind it, like the front line. Get this guy in front. And we're all sitting ducks if we get range shotted. Life maybe. Ooh. So just not in range. The movement points. Okay. So this guy, let's go. 104. What's the 95% chance to hit on a range on a regular? But I can probably risk a range shot at this distance. I need to get one hit. No luck. No friggin' luck. Hook and slash. No. I think we just have to go for right clicks here. Oh, sorry, left clicks. He's got good DR. Life has, he has an attack, and then what I could do is I could move away to get the kill, but then that guy gets hit. I don't have anyone that can heal. The best thing for me to do with Sigridar is to just run, maybe to there. He doesn't have very high damage, so I'm going to move out of the way, take the attack of opportunity, which isn't that much, and then I'm going to kill him with Aslife in this turn. And then I can move around the corner. And And then we can retreat a little bit. Kettle can't move. Got any items? So I've got mead, strength for 3 turns. So that might be useful a bit later. No one else has got anything. Okay. So he's going to get an attack off on Kettle, maybe. I don't know. Alright. We do have... Alright, okay. So we'll do a throw rock on that guy. So he's harried. This one will be a pain in the ass to take down. What kind of chance have we got? Quick shot. Come, we just have to cross the fingers that we get off some hits. Luck is not in my favor at the moment. And I mean, do a hook. I reckon an attack there. His damage isn't that high, 18 to 25. Can probably just take the attack of opportunity and then get the kill maybe with the point blank shot. Yeah, okay. So I can take him down with this guy. And then I'll need him to get that guy's shield out of the way. Sigurd doesn't have a shot, as life does. It's not worth putting him into combat though. I'm just gonna go. I almost want my main character to be attacked instead of this guy because he's useful. So I'm gonna put myself in front of him. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to use any of those. I can't move that guy any further, I don't think. No. Alright, 3 new enemies. Great, drew the line of fire. So none of them will be engaging this turn. I've been very lucky with the decisions the AI has been making. Alright, so... harried. I don't have the ability to... hook and slash. Can I stun him? Stun would actually be a really good idea. I'm going to use that. Fantastic. Kill off on that, but I want to use maybe the... oh, no, I think Nephew's the right one to use there. And then, as life cannot be targeted, we need this guy probably. And then get Kettle to come out here. 60%. It's pretty good. I'm just going to go for the shot. Got the hit. It's nice. Sigurd got an aim shot. Well, her accuracy is a lot worse. I'll use the range shot on the 2 of them and I'll just hope to get a hit off. 37 is not the worst odds. Excellent, that hit. I'm a bit worried about Aslife there. It's possible that he might go down. This guy, I mean, I could walk up and grab the... what damage are they doing? 47 to 54. So he has 95 hit points. So if he gets... I could sacrifice this guy. So if I send him forward, he's dead. But there are no shield opponents left. So that could be an option, because if I don't... I'll put him here. I'll move myself... Actually, I'll move Nephew forward. Nephew might get trucked in this. That's the only problem. She got hit once. Oh, she's going... Is anyone going to shoot? Grit my teeth. Oh! Look at that. 7 hit points. Alright. I think if I do an aim shot... So he's going to probably... Yeah, he'll do enough damage to kill that character. And then Nefia can probably do an attack to run. You know what? It'd be really good to get in melee range of this bitch here. Kettle needs to do an attack as well. As life has an option. So this guy's got good physical resistance and 130 hit points, so he's going to be a bit annoying. Maybe I should hit him and run. I get partial cover behind there. My main character can't go down, that's the thing. See, I can't go down. And if I step there, do I get trucked? 28 to 35, 46 to 50, but then that character will change weapons. I don't really want to risk it. So I'm not really do much damage. I'm gonna do ranging shot and try a quick shot and just hope for some luck. Oh, that's good. Oh, all right. And then I think that's a kill. Yes. All right. Now there's only 2 of them, and then maybe I can afford to come in. No, I'm not gonna get trucked. Maybe as life will go down. Shield blocks it. He attacks the wrong guy instead of attacking as life. Everything's going right for me today. I mean, as I was saying, the AI is not the best here. Like, some better decisions by the AI, and I would be in a much worse spot than I am. We'll just go with the aim shot, because that's going to kill. And then I can send someone up to get in melee range of this character. Actually even get an attack off. She may turn around and knife Aslife in one hit. Maybe. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've lost one character. But, you know, that's how it goes. It's not permanent. It's not permadeath. Can't even bloody... Now she has to stand up. There we go. I think there's one more battle. One more. So light fracture for Aslife because he went down in the fight. And then Torfin, the shipbuilder, comes to tell us that the Raiders' leader is heading to the Longhouse. So that fight there is one of the hardest fights in the game. Now, I made it look a bit easy. I was a bit lucky, and I did have one character go down in the fight. And it is possible to do this fight without Nefia, because if you do it first, when you come into the area, you have one less character. And I think that's the first time ever that I've done it second. Alright, Longhouse. So that is over here. So this one, you can choose where to start the fight from. So we might try and sneak around and come at it from the south a little bit. There's only 3 of them, so I want to make sure that I win without anyone going down. You're halted in your tracks by an apparition. Outside your longhouse stands a man who almost defies description. Gunnar the Peaceful. He is a giant. His fur-lined shirt is barely capable of combining his bulging muscles. He's holding a weapon in each hand, and his stance calls to mind a bull in heat. And a very impressive beard, apparently. From Jotun. So they're looking inside the longhouse, and 2 people in there, my mother and probably my brother. You can just go attack. Alright, so they attack first. So that's partial cover here. Big move around here. There's life there. FR. Will she trip over? No. Kept her footing. Alright, so that's actually really annoying. Aslife's been injured. Rebuke, maybe? Throw a rock. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here. I'm going to need someone to help me take down Gunnar. It's probably going to be Nefia. She can only do an extend. I can move away though. I can move, which I think I'm going to have to do. The way that I set up the fight just probably means that I'm not going to be able to do anything. I think maybe an extend on that. And I think I've got to do a stun. And that guy, I can't do it. Kettle can move. I'll do that. to do a regular attack with As Life on this guy, just to sort of make sure that he can't go anywhere. That's about as good as I'm going to get it, I think. Got 41% melee DR. Oh shit. Oh no. So my main character's gone down. I have to win the fight without him. Which I can do, but that's not the outcome that I was hoping for in this instance. I set up the fight incorrectly. I would like to reload it, but I'm not going to get the chance. So I have to reload the whole sequence. I can win it without it though, so that's fine. Brace. 48% chance to hit. So I think in the last few times that I've done this fight before, I've done it without anyone going down, but this time it just wasn't the case. I set it up so that Gunnar got the first hit on my main character because I positioned my main character too close, and that unfortunately meant that I took too much damage. This is just a matter of playing it out here. I'm going to go for no point doing a stun actually. I'm going to do a brace. And then I can stun him and kill him with Kettle and Nephew in the next turn. Alright. He resisted it. He tried to run away. Is he going to try and hit someone? He's going to try and hit Nephew. Wow, he actually gets the kill. Ah, that's embarrassing, losing 2 characters in that fight. That's the worst that I've performed in this battle for such a long time. And then sustain an injury, which I can heal. I have to repair my equipment as well. Gunnar fights with the strength of 3 men, but he eventually falls, as all men do. Did not expect such strong warriors here in this tiny village. He surrenders. So we're going to capture Gunnar, and then we're going to use him later. That was a very shameful display in that last fight. Losing 2 of my characters in the combat. Not my best performance across all the 3, but that's how the game goes. There are degrees of success. And like normally I'd be tempted to reload and do it perfectly, but because you kind of can't save, or I don't think you can save in between that sequence, I'd rather just continue on. So we've saved Mother and Rurik from the invaders. We beat the raiders. And the beacons were not lit in warning, which is strange. Beacons. I remember there being beacons in a movie. It might have been actually, can't remember what movie it was. Maybe it was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. There was like a thing. No, it was in Lord of the Rings where there was beacons. Perhaps we should talk to the giant. Alright, so that's over. Now we're going to go and talk to the giant and try and find out why he has come here. And then we'll be given some other quests. So I'm going to do that bit. I'm going to speak to him. I'm also going to speak to the boat builder. And then I'm going to stop the video. Give me a reason not to kill you. No reason comes to mind. We did have a chance. And he introduces his Gunnar the Peaceful. That's ironic. Why are you still alive? Tell me why you attacked my village. And then my character doesn't have very good sense, so it's probably not worth attempting that because I'm going to fail it. How is it the beacons weren't lit? Watchman doing a shit job. So he's not telling the truth about why he came here. And then if I had a good sense, I'd be able to figure it out. But my character's only got 4 sense. I'm going to fail the attempt. And then I don't do a good job at that explanation. So I'm going to go, I know you're lying. Reveal who sent you here and you can go free. And then Schooly Skullcleaver, who was one of the characters at the my father's funeral, was the one who ordered the attack on the village. And these guys are from out of town. So he met Schooly Skullcleaver on Orkney Jar, which is a Scottish island, and then that's where he asked him to do it. And then I can ask basic questions here. So I'm going to talk to my party members. And then this is basically the main plot. Schooly Skullcleaver wants to take over your clan, so he's trying to weaken us for the next ball thing, which is like the meeting of the Thanes and the king. And then we are going to have to go across the sea to get some more wealth. So now we know who it was, we go back and speak to Mother. Yes, our defences were inadequate. He'll try to get control of our clan from Sigurd Ringa at the next Althing. So that is his plan, and so now we have 1 year to fix the situation. Schooly holds great favour with the king, so we can expect no political protection, and they are larger than us with many fine warriors. And he controls trade with Korpang. I'm not exactly sure what Korpang is. And then, so you got a bunch of options here. Cross the sea and plunder unprotected coast. Political allies, building our own trade routes. So we'll go with political allies elsewhere. So that's what we're going to have to do. My Huskarls are arguing, as life doesn't like the fact that we have to go overseas. He doesn't think it's a wise decision. Not exactly a wise person himself though. We're not going for glory, we're going to save the clan. As life does not agree, but he's with us. And then we've got 2 months to prepare. So we'll need a ship and a herd, aka party, to man the ship and cargo to trade. So we'll speak to the shipbuilder, and then they're suggesting that we recruit Gunnar, the guy that just attacked us. So yes, I'd like to do that. And then obviously there's been some morale changes in the dialogue. Alright. Not going to bother attempting to talk to my brother at this stage. Sorry for skipping through the dialogue. I've played this game a few times before.
I heard you're leaving. I want to join you.
Why do you wish to join? Look at that modern dialogue there. So this is the witch. It'll be a dangerous trip. I'll have to contribute. Yes, I would like to take you because healers are important. We do need one of those. And the shipbuilder is over here, so I've got to speak to him next. Torvin is in his shop. I'm mounting an expedition. Ask what he's working on first. Yeah, so we need to repair the homestead. Oh, my dear man, I've been waiting for you to come with me with this task since your father's ship went with him into the afterlife. My master built that ship when I was just a young boy. I've always dreamt of completing such a project myself. What type of ship? Schneckjar. Warship with a shallow keel. What do you need? Well, timber. You have to choose a tree that used to form the keel, stem and the hull. What kind of woods are you looking for? Oak, elm, spruce. We need to go and find some trees. Need the help of some other craftsmen. Alright, so I've got to meet Torvin in the forest. I've come across a group of travelers camping out in the forest. Can't tell if they're armed. Thought I'd better stay clear from now. 6 or 7 people outside. What colours do they wear? Alright, so I've got a couple of new quests, and that means I have to travel to a new area, but I'm going to stop the video here and I'm going to continue on a bit later. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you look forward to the next video.